check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much. That's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I find out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out better? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball teed up, Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first at 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Get ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Set.
Pass out quickly till he gets. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, Carolina.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set.
They're going play action. Young. One's dropped for what would have been a nice game. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we set.
On third down, it's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Ready. Hut.
Young on the play action. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down. Got a man, this is Evans. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here. Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Boswell able to knock it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Penix to the air to start us off. Now trying to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, they go with Algier. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, you got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First and 10, around Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Design bootleg here. That catch is made near the edge. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They're in long for him here. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. On first down, here's Penix. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Liking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Penix working from the gun. Has it in close. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, this is ETN. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. we're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got it first to begin the fray. Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Tenorol McMillan that time. So it'll be 3rd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Allen, the motion man left. To the air on 3rd and long. Got a man, and Horn has it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Let's go. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Ready, set.
That's complete, dialing up McMillan again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Panthers.
Here we go.
Play action now. Young. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Air it out on 3rd. That heater's going to fall to the turf.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Setting up the screen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On second down, Robinson. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning and some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Penix on third down. Gets this one to London. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
He's out in the clear. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Brought in. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. All right, here we go. Second down. Play fake. Penix. He's got London left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Again, Penix to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
It's Penix yet again. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings out fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and a defense ignited.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 20, punt.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Taken from the 49. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Panthers' 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hurt, hurt. Cowboy in. Go street. The stick's moving, keep it moving. 70 Lions. Back. No. Ready, ready.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He throws deep to the left side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third down give to Robinson. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up less than a minute into the third. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check go.
Robinson again here on second. And they find them after just a yard. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Here we go, set. Hawks, go.
Penix here from the gun. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready? Nike, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Penix on first down. This is Reed working the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Penix working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Let's go. Back to 60, back to 60. Ready?
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Motioning the tight end now.
22. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he pressure off left, and it's blocked.
I can feel that anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, hut. Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's a give to Hubbard. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now they send their back in motion right. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here's Hubbard on the give. The 2nd down run good for 4. And that brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Young working from the gun. Getting out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays. Be creative. Try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
79 Bronco. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They're going play fake with Penix. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
Robinson on the inside give. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Get up. Motion. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throw here, 3rd down. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Now Young. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Out of the gun. A give to Etienne. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Crosses the 35, room for more. And they finally get to him at the 15. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Here we go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Another carry for Robinson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
Here we go, set. Left wing, 19. Hawk, 70. Hawk, 70. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Check.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41.
Ready. Huh.
Out of the gun, Young. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Okay.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Set.
Receiver in motion, going left.
10 black. Hut, hut.
A second down throw for Young. And it's set up the screen, it's Hubbard. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down. On play action, here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's fourth and long.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Blue striker. Come on, set. Hut.
Desperation time here. This is a heater going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
70 Timberwolves.
On first down, here's Penix. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
To the air with Penix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the the previous play.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Penix is going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Penix here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons approaching win number 7 on the year.
40-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Tag! Cougar 19!
Penix now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Penix on 3rd down. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers 10, Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 10 flat. Cut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Brought in right side by McMillan. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Got a man. It's Horn. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. To the air, yet again. Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ready. Yes, set.
On third down, it's Young. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. Hut.
Here's Young again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Let's set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Looking right, and he finds him. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Down. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Falcons will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Complete left side to Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.